It's my birthday on board Explorer Journeys, and today we are in Cozumel. I plan to go to my favorite restaurant in port, Pancho's Backyard. Plus, visit every single pool on the ship, since Explorer spends longer times in port and we'll be here until 10 p.m. But then the unexpected happened. That was very disappointing. But would Explorer Journeys be able to salvage the day for me? Let's find out. This morning, I started my birthday with breakfast at the Marketplace Emporium.
I woke up to go to yoga. Today's my birthday. I said that's a great way to start the day. Just gonna look around before I decide.
Some items were ready to serve while others were beautifully displayed and cooked to order.
How old am I? 58.
The servers here served everything, even the fresh fruit. Nanito, another solo cruiser, told me about the fresh pressed juices she gets every morning from the Nectar Juicery. So I decided to give it a try.
Going to try the Rise and Shine refreshing juices today. Oh good, and it's already labeled gluten-free. Raw, vegan, gluten-free, lactose-free, and refined sugar-free. Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you.
It was a refreshing way to start the day. As I browsed, I saw fruits, cheeses, seafood. Breakfast sandwiches, and some absolutely tempting baked goods. It was a tough decision, but I did get something I usually don't. Birthday indulgence, right?
All right, good morning, everyone. We are in Cozumel today, and I came back up to the Marketplace Emporium for breakfast after yoga. So this morning, I got a little sample of, there were like two types of salmon. So I just got a sample of that so I can taste it. And then over here I got bacon, eggs, and these are potatoes, lioness potatoes or something like that. So, and then you saw I got my juice here, got coffee coming.
Hey, are you enjoying this content so far? If you are, I hope that you will like this video and subscribe to the channel so that I'll know to create more content like this.
So today we are in Cozumel and it is my birthday. So I'm actually planning to pretty much stay on the ship. I'm going to go into Cozumel for just in the port for lunch. And today I am planning on all things wet. So pools, whirlpools. I went to the spa yesterday, so I may save that for last if I go again. But yeah, I want to hit up all the pools and whirlpools and show you all of the pools and whirlpools. So, but for now, I'm going to get a little breakfast in and get the day started. Alright, so of course starting the day with a little walking, but something I'm seeing that's interesting.
Now here's where the day took a turn.
I think we're at a different part of the port because usually I see three amigos out there, and my plan was to go out and go to Pancho's Backyard, but I think this is a different part of the port. Down there is where I'm used to docking, so I'm just gonna get out in the port today just to kind of look around and see what's on this end. Out of all my cruises, I've never ported here before in Cozumel.
All right, so I am waking up from a long nap. After yoga and breakfast, I think staying up late last night kind of caught up with me, and I went to sleep. So I'm just now getting up. I'm going to venture out into the port today. But first, I'm hungry. So I was going to order room service in the room for lunch, but I don't see anything I want. I want something just kind of light. And I'm thinking shrimp. They usually have like grilled shrimp there or something, or salmon, or something like that, or even a salad. So I'm about to go back up to the Marketplace Emporium. I'm coming to love that place, so I'm gonna go back up there for lunch. I do want to do a live stream, a ship tour. I have not done a ship tour yet, so I'm gonna do it today. Yes, I know it's my birthday, and that's work for my birthday, but I do not mind at all. So after that, then I'll go out to the port, because we are here until 10 p.m. today. So I got some time, and I got a few events planned for this evening on my birthday. So first, let's go grab some lunch from the Emporium.
All right, now this is tough. There are so many great options here, even for gluten-free. I got two things that I wanted to try today because I'm running out of time. I only have a couple of days left, and I still want to get some gluten-free pasta, but I'll try that maybe tomorrow or the last day, which is Thursday. But so I ordered lobster risotto, and at the Wok there was a chicken dish, so I got that. So let me show you the chicken dish. I have that right now. So at the Wok, every day they have something different. So this is chicken, and I'm waiting on my lobster risotto, which is naturally gluten-free. And of course I got a mimosa.
Okay, and I like it. This is really, really delicious. It's very flavorful. It has like a hint, just a hint of spice to it. Not overbearing at all, but this is good. And they have different vegetables. You can choose your vegetables. I just let him put all the vegetables in, which is looks like snow peas, bok choy, carrots. So lots of good little vegetables in there. Tastes very, very delicious. All right, so let me go check on my lobster risotto.
All right, and here is the lobster risotto. Now, if I had time, there's something I want to do at 1 o'clock. I would have got some grilled shrimp to add to this. That would have been awesome. But yeah, this is lunch.
To me, this is why the Marketplace Emporium is not like a buffet. With high quality, made-to-order entrees and exceptional table service, I've never experienced anything close to this in a buffet on any other cruise ship. Okay, both of these are very, very delicious. This lobster risotto, delicious. Let me show you. So it's very creamy. There's some little lobster pieces in it, and it's just again, very flavorful. And that's the thing when I look for when looking for gluten-free, I'm looking for different options, but spices and flavor. That's all I need. And it could be just the simplest thing. All I need is spices, flavor, and both of these dishes are doing it for me. I highly recommend both of these. But if you had to get one, the lobster risotto. Good.
All right, guys, so I just finished up a ship tour. So now I finally made it outside, and I am going to walk the distance from this port. Now there is, let me see, there's a guy back there on a cart, a little buggy that you can get if you want to get a ride, you know, in, because that is pretty much a long walk. But of course, I want to get my steps in, and I just want to walk it. So I am going to walk into the port. This is a different port. I haven't been to this one before, so this is interesting, especially because I have been here several times and always ported into the same port. So I'm just interested and curious to see, you know, what's at this port and what it looks like. All right, so we are about to find out.
All right, so this is Punta Langosta. Langosta. We docked at a different port in Cozumel, which I wasn't expecting. And honestly, it wasn't the easiest port to navigate. There were no clear signs to help you find your way out of this maze, and some of the escalators were blocked off with no further directions.
All right, I'm a bit lost. I don't even know how to get out of here. That area back there was for crew only. So let me see, how do I get out of here? And the store owners who were hanging outside seemed to have no interest in helping you out, even when asked. Oh, all right, so apparently we take the escalator. I thought this was broken, so I didn't think to come up here. So you take the escalator, you gotta climb the escalator. All right, so this is interesting. Let's see, let's look. Okay, we got a senior frogs down here, so it looks like we just exit right onto the street. There's a Starbucks over there. Looks like a lot of little shops around. So I guess you just exit right into the street. But it doesn't look like there's too much going on down there either. So lots of little shops up here. And it's like an outdoor mall, your normal port shopping stops. And so far, yeah, I'm impressed. I think I like the other port better. Another set of escalators that you gotta walk down. I have never seen a senior's frog this dead. All right, yeah, so I think I've had enough out here. I just walked down the street. Lots of little shops, the normal shops that you would see at, you know, at the port stops, and a lot of little trinkets and souvenirs and things like that. I don't want to buy anything. I've been to Cozumel several times before. It was interesting to stop at another port. The only one I've stopped at was Puerto Maya. So, and I actually like that port a lot better, but I'm about to head back to the ship. Since I hadn't planned for this port, I didn't know what to do or where to go. Looking back, I wish I had booked an excursion or found a local restaurant to try. Ooh, yeah, that was a long walk for nothing. Nothing at all. Have you ever ported at Punta Langosta before? If so, what did you do? Let me know in the comments, because I'd love to hear your suggestions in case this ever happens again. It's like you have to walk all the way around these shops, and it seems like they have some of the escalators, even the ones that aren't working, kind of blocked off, so you just can't make a straight shot to the street. You have to walk through all of this. All right, lesson learned. I will not get off here again unless I have some type of excursion. Otherwise, there's no reason for me to get off here in this port. I was so relieved to get back to my suite, my cozy home at sea. And I was no longer in the mood to even try every pool today. All right, I'm about to chill in this spot right here. Got a little while, couple hours before dinner. All right, like I said, we are still here. It is 5 after 6, and we are still here because we are leaving. We're not leaving until 10, but I have a 6 o'clock, yes, I'm late, dinner appointment at Yacht Club. So this place, you have to make a reservation. So I made my reservation for 6. So let me hurry before they cancel it. I made dinner reservations for the Yacht Club for that evening. On board, you can book dining through the reservation stand on deck 5, just above the lobby. One thing I love about dining on Explore Journeys, there are no formal nights. The dress code is relaxed. Think business casual to cocktail attire for ladies. And unlike the traditional cruise lines, there aren't a lot of photographers with backdrops trying to snap your picture every night. Dinner in the evening feels personal, low-key, with no pressures. All right, so I am here at the Yacht Club. So I will show you the menu, but I am seated. They seated me in the back by a window, so there's a little bit of light right now, but so I'm sure the sun will go down in a minute. But yeah, so this place is absolutely beautiful. Again, you can make reservations once you're on board. Here is the restaurant, and there's a bar there, but absolutely beautiful. All right, and here is the menu. They have tapas to share if you're in a group, appetizers, salad. They have soups, pasta and risotto, plant-based specialties, fish and seafood, meat entrees and side dishes. And let's see if they have, yeah, then they have desserts as well. And once again, everything is marked for allergens, for vegan, gluten conscious. So you do have, and gluten conscious, we do have a lot of options. And also they have a signature cocktail list. So these are their signature cocktails for the ship. Well, the Pamplemousse Rose I actually had at the lobby bar last night, and it was very good. So I'm gonna see if I can try some more drinks off of this list. But for now, I ordered the Pomberry Spritz. The server recommended that as a great starter. So we'll try that and see how it is. All right, and this sounds tasty. So this is the drink, and it has, the server explained it has vodka in it, Prosecco, a splash of pomegranate. So it sounds so tasty, and it looks tasty. So let's see if it's tasty. All right, so let's just go ahead and give this a try. Okay, yeah, I'm lucky because I'm picking drinks that are not too sweet, and this is not too sweet, so it's good. Not sweet at all. I mean, it has a hint of sweetness, but it's not a sugary drink. But yeah, it's very light, very refreshing, and I can see this as a pre-dinner drink because it's not too overpowering or overbearing. It doesn't have, you know, a heavy alcohol taste to it. So yeah, very light and very refreshing. All right, and here is our appetizer, beef carpaccio.
Just this list, right? And then free tomorrow, and then...
Now, this is something different, something I never had before, but I actually like it. It's very thinly sliced beef, and they asked me how did I want it. I got it cooked medium, and it's little droplets of sauce on top, and one tastes kind of like a mustard. The other is, you know, I don't know if it's like a mayo base, but it is very good. And then it looks like it has Parmesan cheese mixed in and some type of spice that's on it, but I like it. This is pretty tasty. So something different I never had. I like to try different things, you know, when I'm on the cruise and I see something else on the menu. So this I would get again. So one thing, I was going to get the mussels. They have mussels on the menu, but if you want to get mussels, you probably want to come to the restaurant early, book it early, because the server told me after about day 3, they don't have the mussels anymore, or some of the fresh seafood items, because after 3 days, it's not fresh anymore, so they don't have it. Look, as soon as you get on the ship, I would look at the Met Yacht Club to see, you know, when you want to book it as soon as possible, so you can have all of the options, especially like the mussels. Lemon drop martini.
They put the sugar in.
Sugar rum.
Because they put the sugar in to balance the limoncello's sourness.
Okay.
Because the limoncello is a bitter, lemon bitter.
Okay.
So to balance the bitter, so they put the sugar in.
Okay. Great. All right, we'll give it a try. Thank you. Okay. All right, so let's try out this second drink to see how it is. This is the limoncello. Again, now I'm just going off of recommendations from the server, which is very helpful for me. So let's give it a try. Let's see what he's talking about, because the drink itself, it is lemony, it is citrus, and a little bitter, but the sugar around the rim, it really helps when you're drinking it. It kind of softens it up a little bit. So yeah, drinking it this way with the sugar rim doesn't make it really sweet at all, because I don't like sweet drinks, so this is very good. I would highly recommend. This is very tasty. I would highly recommend it. All right, and this is our mushroom risotto. I love risotto, so I hope this is tasty. And I shouldn't say that, because I already know that it is. There has been nothing on this ship that I have not liked. This is really good. And the thing is, I love the risotto in Carnival Steakhouse. This tops that. This is really good. So when I go to restaurants, I try not to eat the entire thing because I want to save room for everything later. I'm not a big eater. I don't have a big appetite. But sometimes when it's good, it's hard because I want to eat the rest of this. But I'm trying to save room for my main entree. But I would not be mad if this was my main entree, even without any type of meat. Okay, I was going to try a third cocktail to share with everyone, but these drinks are strong. So, yeah, not right now. This is so good. So the thought that comes across my mind is that there is specialty dining. Anthropology is a specialty dining. I have no idea what the food's like there because the quality that is here in the included dining, this tastes like specialty dining. What I'm having now at the Yacht Club tastes like something that I would pay more for on a different cruise line. Anthropology must be out of this world, but me being gluten-free, my options are so limited. For me, it wouldn't be worthwhile. So hopefully there'll be some other vloggers who might purchase those experiences and be able to share them with you. But to me, the included dining, it tastes like specialty dining. All right, so I am stuffed, but there was a dessert. There was a signature dessert. So I'm stuffed, but can't wait without not trying it. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna try it. So wait for it to come out. And here it is. So this is the sweet caprice, and this is the Yacht Club's signature dessert. So I know that this is strawberry, this is like a cream cheese. So I love strawberries and I love cream cheese. Now, even though I'm stuffed, I just said I can't leave without trying this. Now, this is very, very different, and I can see where some people might not like it. To me, it's a totally different flavor. And I just noticed that there are tomatoes in here too, which you usually don't see in a dessert. This is going to be hard to describe, but the strawberries, tomato, and then the sauces they have in here, let me show you. It's just like the mixture of flavor, but what really sets it off, there are pistachio nuts in here, and that's what really sets it off when you mix the strawberries and the cream cheese flavors, the sauces they have in here, plus the pistachio on top. For some reason, those mix very well, and it tastes very good. Very, very different. So I recommend at least trying it. Yeah, because it's very different. So that was very delicious. I didn't eat the whole thing because my server is excellent tonight. My server is excellent tonight, and he's making all of these recommendations, which are like on par. This is, I'm sorry.
Your amaretto, Frangelico,
Okay.
Baileys, and caramel syrup, shaken and stirred.
All right. Okay.
So much. My name is Aman, and the wine sommelier.
Okay. Your recommendations have been great. So thank you.
It's all mine.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
Yes, we'll do. Thank you. All right, guys. So let's give this a try. Oh my god.
So yeah.
Excellent. This is good. And I know he told me the name. I either need to rewind or I'll ask him again because this is absolutely delicious. This is really tasty, and it's a different flavor I have never tasted before. This is really good. If you come on Explore, definitely book the Med Yacht Club as soon as you can. You can only book it on board, and you have to make reservations. They're open for lunch. I haven't tried their lunch yet. I'm going to see if I can try their lunch menu as well. But dinner is absolutely phenomenal. Make sure you make sure you come and book it as soon as possible, because more than likely you're going to want to come more than once. But yes, this is, to me, this was an experience. Everything that I selected, or everything that was recommended, was very good. A true dining experience. I highly recommend it. The Med Yacht Club.
Very sure what is the title, okay? I will be very strict, okay? I will be very strict, so be sure about what you're writing down.
After dinner, I stopped by the ABBA Trivia in the Astern Lounge. Later, I learned that Sarah, who also hosts the Solo Traveler events, actually creates all the trivia questions herself for her trivia games. And she is really passionate about it. And that was just so great to see. And then it was time for my birthday treat, the Cognac and Cigars experience at the Malt Whiskey Bar on Deck 11. I had booked this event a few days earlier and it was $95. And I thought it was well worth it.
Yes.
Oh, I missed that one. Right.
Very interesting.
I'll admit, I wondered if I would be the only woman there, but I wasn't. I ended up sitting next to another solo traveler, Maria. This was actually her first cruise, and she chose Explore Journeys. Great choice, but I was thinking it's really going to be tough for her to cruise a traditional cruise line after this. All right. We were each given a cigar, which the host helped us to light.
Thank you.
And then we were guided through a tasting of 3 different cognacs, with stories about each one's backgrounds and flavor notes.
So, okay, tonight I'm gonna speak about 3 nice or prestigious cognacs we have. We're gonna taste tonight. So we have VSOP, and then we have XO, and then we have Paradise. So first of all, before I go deep into the stuff we're gonna speak about, we're gonna taste about, I just wanna know if everyone knows what do we use to make cognac for it to be called cognac. Okay, thanks all for coming. I just want to know where we come from. I know you, I know where you're from. So that we know each other. Let's just get a little bit small intro, and then what about you, ma'am?
I live in Hollywood, Florida.
And this is
Hollywood,
her birthday
Florida.
today.
Oh,
Yeah. Doing something different.
Yes.
So,
Yes. What about you? So we all come from USA. Interesting. But however, cognac was introduced long time ago. Scotland, they're being famous of making their Scotch whiskey because nothing got destroyed in Scotland. And for them to make Scotch whiskey, they use malted barley. So however, in France, for them to make cognac, they need the grapes, right? So they use the French barrels, the French oak barrels for these cognacs.
Is the oak charred? Nice.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Welcome. From 25 years up to 100 years.
Oh wow.
Yes. From 25 up to 100 years.
Wow.
And then they start blending. So the youngest one in this bottle is 25 years.
After the formal tasting, we were invited to just stay and sit, relax, and enjoy. And we all stayed and just chatted, sipped, and just took our time. For me, this felt like the perfect way to celebrate my birthday, especially after a rocky start in the port.
And when I returned to my suite, I found a sweet birthday surprise. It was a gift bag of Explorer Journeys goodies from Sierra, Tato, and the entire entertainment team. That gesture and the whole evening completely turned my day around.
So for me also, I prefer also the XO, to be honest. However, this one is nice also for other people with different palates. People who like a little bit spicy kind of character, so this is the one. So thanks once again.
Thank you so
This
much.
is for you. I'll finish it all.
Thank you.
Explorer Journeys really came through for my birthday. Are you ready to try Explorer Journeys, but don't want to try it alone? Join me on Explorer 2 for my Caribbean Opulence Group Cruise. Check the description box for the link. Now, are you ready for your first or your next cruise and need assistance? Scan the QR code and let's work together to plan your customized cruise experience.